The Serpent's Path, the origin of the Kham people. Full legend. Long ago, when the hills still whispered the names of ancient gods and rivers remembered the feet of giants, the Kham people lived in the fertile embrace of Upper Mbam in the land of Tikar. They were a proud and plentiful people, their drums echoing with harvest, and their spears flashing with strength. But in the great southern migration of the 19th century, the Kham joined many tribes in search of richer soil and safer skies. Their journey led them to a place called Babesi, where they settled, tilling the land, building homes, and growing in number. Their numbers grew so fast that the Fawn of Babesi became afraid. He feared their strength, he feared their spirit, but most of all, he feared that one day the Kham might rise against him. So he wrapped his fear in lies and flattery. He approached Fawn Jinabo, one of Kham, with honeyed words and venomous intent. "Brother," he said, "your people are mighty, but too many mighty men may one day forget their loyalty. Would it not be wise to test them, burn away the disloyal, and keep only the true?" And Fawn Jinabo, in his innocence and faith, agreed. 2 great rooms were prepared, one for the Kham warriors, one for Babesis. But the Babesi Fawn had built a hidden escape for his men. When the flames rose, his warriors fled through secret tunnels. The Kham men were not so lucky. The fire took them all. When Fawn Jinabo learned the truth, it broke him. He wept, not like a king, but like a father who had lost all his sons in one cruel breath. He knew he had been betrayed, and in his grief, he vanished into the forest, climbed a tree with a long twisted rope, and hanged himself, alone. For days the land was silent. Then came the whisperings of a hunter who wandered deep into the forest. There he found a strange and sacred sight. Beneath the tree, where the fawn had died, a shimmering pool of water had formed, its surface teeming with fish. But this was no ordinary water. From the branches above, the blood of the fawn had fallen, and in the heat of decay, the maggots that had fed on his flesh had slithered down to the earth. And where blood and maggots mingled, a pool was born, glistening with life. And by its edge stood the fawn's staff, firmly rooted in the soil, pointing skyward. The hunter ran back and told the people. They came in silence. The elder free, but not a single hand reached out. The water belonged to the dead king, and the people feared his wrath as much as they honored his spirit. But the Babesi, greedy and arrogant, laughed.
"Fools! They leave all this fish for us,"
they said. And one by one they waded into the waters. Men, women, even children. As they laughed and splashed and cast their nets, the pool turned black. The waters churned and swallowed them whole. Not one returned. The pool drank their laughter and spit back only silence. And then it happened. From the far edge of the pool, a python appeared. Massive, silent, majestic. It did not attack. It did not slither in fear. It glided across the land, slow and deliberate, its long body etching a path into the grass. The people of Combe watched in awe, and then They remembered the words of the hunter. This pool is not a curse, but a passage. And so, with hearts still aching, but faith reborn, they followed the python. Over hills, through fog, across hidden valleys, until the serpent led them to a place where the earth kissed the sky, a place of quiet power, tucked between mountains and veiled in cloud. Like 'em. And there, the serpent disappeared into the rocks. The comb built their new kingdom in its shadow. The staff was planted in the center of the village. The pool faded from memory, but the story remained. Of betrayal turned to blessing. Of death that gave birth to destiny. Of a king whose spirit became a serpent. And a people who followed. And so, the comb people live to this day, not just as survivors of fire and deception, but as children of the serpent's path, a people chosen by the spirits, tested by fire, and led by mystery.
Wandu wana bobo, wandu wana bobo.